I'm Joan from the S.EXperience Show, where we'll be spilling the funniest, weirdest, and most unbelievable sex stories. Today, we'll be breaking down the 10 dumbest, most impractical, and unrealistic sex foreplay scenes in the movies. Alright, sex scene number 1. Shower sex. I mean, there are a lot of movies where the girl is having a shower. For some strange reason, they've got makeup all over their faces. And you know, it's always this perfect look. And he comes over either through the shower curtain or he just comes into the washroom. And there you have sensual sex. No. Truth is, 90% of the time, I've got foam all over my head, my makeup is all melted, and I'm probably trying to shave somewhere I shouldn't be, showing. And someone just appears and you're like, what are you doing here? Shower sex doesn't make sense. Let's say he just comes over. If he tries to get a blowjob, you're there looking up, trying to look sexy while the shower is in your face and into your eyes and the soap all over. No, doesn't make sense. And whatever that's wet will turn dry because of the soap. So that's dumb. Sex scene number 2, bathtub sex. Seriously, my mom actually asked me once whether I've ever tried bathtub sex. Truth is, I tried. It didn't work. First, you have your bathtub on. Okay, you want to get a little bit sexy, you actually put a little bit of all these bubble bath, flower petals, I don't know. First part is, you can't even agree on the right temperature for the both of you. Most of the time, I like really hot bathtub and my partner will go like, it's a bit too hot. And by the time it's cool enough for him, to me, I'm freezing my tits off. Doesn't make sense at all, does it? Fine, let's assume that you and your partner get the perfect temperature and okay with all the petals stuck all over your face when you're trying to look sexy and you're trying to get it on. At this point, you're wondering, who's gonna be on top? Okay, fine, you find the angle. There's no friction in the bathtub. You're like trying to go back and forth. You'll be sliding, nothing makes sense. Every pound you're trying to make, it's like splish, splash, splish, splash. All I can think of at that point is, who's gonna clean that up? So yeah, that's another very dumb scene. Okay, ridiculous dumb scene number 3. Passionate sex by the door. What I mean is that, if you watch a film, after this fantastic date night out, you spent like 3-4 hours going for dinner, walking down the street, and have all this chemistry built up, and you're like, I want you now. And as soon as you get home, he slams the door closed, he's there lifting your dress up, and he goes down on you. No. At that point, all you can think of is, bro, I've been out in the street for 4 hours. I just want to wash, to make sure that it's palatable. It's not sweaty and grimy or whatever. It's not sexy. So you won't be having this foreplay sex as soon as you close the door, this passionate moment. It's dumb. So, yeah. Alright. The next scene that's ridiculous. Normally, after the girls spend a night at that guy's place, the very next day, somehow, miraculously, she'll have this perfect hair. She's somehow wearing the guy's shirt. It's always shirt. It's never pajamas or some torn up t-shirt. No, it's always white collared shirt where she rolls up the sleeve and she's there cooking breakfast. Look, if you stay over at a guy's place, impromptu, you probably wouldn't have all your makeup kit with you. Number 1, your hair will look like shit. And number 3, why a white shirt when you're cooking? When we're alone at home, we never cook in shirt. We never cook in white. And there's always this scene where the girl is like, here I am making breakfast for you. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning, darling. And he hugs her lovingly from the back. And he's like, that smells great. And you don't know if he's talking about the bacon or the eggs. Look, I didn't come over to your place for a quick fuck, cook breakfast for you, and have another round of sex. Really, white shirt while cooking doesn't make sense at all. Next dumb scene in the movies. Sex by the glass window. Many films always have the same scene, right? It's always in some penthouse, some high-rise building where there's this like ginormous glass window. The girl will be like there holding the glass and he's pushing her from the back and either her face will be smacked to the glass. I mean, this is dumb in so many ways. Some of us are, we have the fear of heights. So looking like 30 floors down and go like, holy shit. The last thing I'm gonna be is turned on. Number 2, when you're doing that movement, part of you is a little bit afraid, like, dude, how much pressure is this thing gonna take? Is the window gonna fall off? I don't know. Number 3, if my face is flat on the mirror, all I can think of is like, and is this oil stain smeared all over the window and the glass? No, doesn't make sense at all. The next scene, it's one of the foreplay scene. Eating fruits or whipped cream on each other's body right before sex. It is sensual. I've tried a lot of different type of food. Whipped cream, for example. All you can think of is, dude, now it's gonna be sticky. It's gonna get to the mattress. It's gonna get to the bed sheet. Who's gonna wash it after this? It's gonna stain. There's gonna be ants. Doesn't make sense. I've tried really crazy shit as well. Bulldog sauce, just to localize it. Durian. Don't do it. It's absolutely not sexy. Whole room stink of durian. It's not exactly the most turn on mood for your room. Now, bulldog sauce is let's just say that if you're into a little bit of pain, you can try bulldog, but just try in small dosage, okay? Put bulldog sauce at the tip when you go down. But all in all, food in bed is dumb. Now let's talk about the next dumb scene. It's also a drink. It's called sex on the beach. It's the thrill of whether or not someone's gonna catch you, whether the guy is on top or if you're on top. Any form of slight movement, whoosh, there goes the sand. Look, this is not some form of internal exfoliation for your hoo-hoo. If the girl is on top, all I can think of is scraping my knees and it might just bleed. Trust me. If the guy is on top, again, sand everywhere. Fine. The closest possibility is that you do it by the beach, but you gotta have one of those tanning beds. Now that might work. You gotta make sure that the tanning bed is really clean and sand free. Else, all these problems starts all over again. All right. The next dumb movie scene. Impromptu sex with a coworker. This is like red flag in so many ways. Number 1, impromptu sex, right? Your coworker, he has no condom. He wouldn't have a condom ready. So that's a red flag. Now, if he says, there, I've got a condom ready, now that's a bigger red flag. You're talking about a coworker that has condom ready in his pocket just to get laid. The next unrealistic movie scene. 2 person that's absolutely in love or maybe are attracted to each other for the longest time. And then finally, they have their moment together. So it's their first time together, sealing the deal, and they both get an orgasm at the same time. Really? Coordinated orgasm takes time. It takes chemistry. It takes 2 people that know each other's body very well in order to coordinate, get an orgasm at the same time. I mean, I've got several partners in the past where we took months, loads of sex before we can actually achieve orgasm at the same time. So, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's unrealistic to expect coordinated or same time orgasm at the very first go. As lovely as it sounds, it's unrealistic. All right, the last scene. This might not be a movie scene, it's more of a porn scene, but I gotta cover this. This is unrealistic, impractical, and dumb. Cum shot on the face. Yes, you heard me. Most of the time, it's either the guy expects the girl to be kneeling down while he's jerking off and comes right at the face, or the girl's laying down on the bed and he's right on top of her jerking off and to come all over the face. Bro, this doesn't make sense at all. Let's just put it that way, right? You want to feel like you're dominating a woman. That's why you want to come all over her face and you're like, oh, that's so sexy, and you want to smear your cum all over her face. Think about it. I'm right there looking straight up at your ball sack, probably not even tip of your dick. And by the time you're about to come, here we are trying to angle it as if I'm holding the perfect microphone and have it smack cum shower all on my face. It doesn't make sense because at this point, you want me to look straight to you in the eye. At the same time, you want me to smile and look, and probably stick up my tongue all at the same time. Truth is, your cum with wanking motion, it's probably not gonna get all over my mouth. It's gonna get all over my eye, my nostril. Have you ever tried cum in your eye? It's not an eye drop. It wouldn't feel soothing. It's warm, it stings, and it stinks. The worst part is sometimes it gets straight up my nostril. And I'm there gagging, trying to kind of flick your cock all over my face. They're gagging, but I just snorted some of your cum. And all I can do is gag some more. So, cum shot in the face, extremely dumb, impractical, and unrealistic. Yeah, unless you're filming a porn, which still doesn't make sense. Alright, that's a wrap in this episode of the S.EXperience Show. If you ever had any cringeworthy, awkward, or downright hilarious moments, don't be shy. You are not alone, and that's exactly why we need to talk about it. Hit the subscribe button below and turn on your notifications so you'll never miss another episode. If there's anything else you want to share, drop me a message or comment below. Let's normalize this conversation, break the taboo, and have a laugh while we're at it. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, good bedtime story is meant to be shared.